Previously, we talked about taxes, what taxes are, and who is taxed, and who taxes. And we talked about a variety of taxes, the history of taxes, and why we need to pay taxes. And this video, I'd like you to clarify on income tax. When we talk of income tax, to begin with, what is it?
Income tax is tax on value earned or received.
On value earned or
received. And you may receive or you may earn value as a company or as an individual. So all individuals who earn value and all companies, private or public, which earn value, pay income tax or must pay income tax.
I began a company, Breed and Grow,
Yeah.
and it is registered.
Yeah.
And therefore, I am the operations director
Yes.
of B&G, which I am a co-founder. When I need to pay income tax, does Peter Serubide, a co-founder, pay tax, but as well as B&G? Do you tax B&G and again tax Peter Serubide, who is the co-founder?
B&G is a separate legal entity and it's a separate business entity. So for taxation purposes and even in business, individuals who start a company are different from the company that was started. So the company pays tax on the income it has earned, on the profit it has made. Whereas Mr. Serubi, the director and co-founder of Breed and Grow, pays tax on the dividends he gets from, dividends is the profit, profit share he gets from the company. Every year, the company may give you some profits, a share of the profits as a director, as a proprietor. So those profits are called, the ones given to you are called dividends. So when you get dividends, like for example, at the end of the year, you get 10 million as dividends as a director and as a shareholder. The amount of money, that's 10 million, is taxed. And that tax is 20% charged by Uganda Revenue Authority. Then the company might have made a total profit of 100 millions, of which they give you the 10 millions. So the company also pays 30%, that's 3 millions, as tax out of the 100 million. Actually, if the company made 100 millions and it pays 30%, that is 30 millions. So the company will have to pay 30 millions to the tax man, whereas you who got 10 millions as your dividend, you're going to pay 2 millions as the tax on your dividends.
Isn't that overtaxation? Wouldn't somebody call that overtaxation? You have taxed me, and then you have also taxed the company.
It's not. It's a general practice all over the world whereby different layers of business and individuals are taxed by different governments and revenue authorities all over the world, and it's because of the need for taxes. So they have developed different taxes and many taxes, like for example, income tax. There's so many income taxes. We have corporation tax, which is taxed on companies. We have individual tax, income tax. Then we have withholding tax. We have pay as you earn paid by the employees.
Oh, that is income tax.
Oh, that's income tax. But they have these so many layers and types of income tax. Why? Because the obligation by government to deliver services and social infrastructure to its populace, the obligation is so huge, whereby only one tax like corporation tax cannot cover all the needs. Whereas in countries where the obligation is so limited, the taxes are few and low. For example, in Monaco, they have very few taxes. Even you find that residents of Monaco don't pay tax.
Okay.
It's foreigners who pay tax.
Oh,
yeah, because they don't have so much to do. They have enough roads. They have very nice roads, a lot of infrastructure, hospitals, and everything. So they don't have to build anything new. So the only taxes they need are for maybe governance and security.
Okay.
So that's why they don't invest much in public infrastructure, because it was already done before. Okay. They don't need the taxes But for a country like Uganda, whereby a lot has to be done to help out the populace, taxes have to be layered and many.
Should churches pay taxes? Should they pay income tax? Because we usually remit tithes and offerings. Should they?
The tax principle in Uganda and the world over is that non-for-profit organizations and individuals do not pay taxes. Okay. Because churches are considered to be non-for-profit organizations whereby they don't make profits. Whatever money they get goes out to help, to help the populace. The very reason why government gets taxes is also to help out the populace. So the church is helping the government in its work, so it doesn't pay taxes on its income.
In that very vein, the pastor is paid a month. They earn income every month. Should we tax? Should we subject income tax on the pastor?
Thank you very much. Now, the pastor is different from the church. As I told you, we have different legal entities. For tax purposes and in finance, the pastor or the pastors in a particular church or the employees in any church are different from the church. The church is a legal entity which is not for profit, but the pastor is a profit-oriented individual because a salary is a profit.
Okay.
A salary is a profit, just like a net profit is a profit to a company. Okay. So a pastor is like any other employee, and the type of income tax a pastor pays and all other employees pay is called pay as you earn. And this tax is deducted from the pastor and all other employees in the church and in other companies and organizations. Is charged every month. So, for example, for the month which ended, we are in September now, 2025, and for the month which ended on 31st of August, 2025, government charges pay as you earn on every individual, including that pastor.
Okay.
On the income earned, that is the income earned and received. That is the salary. So every individual, depending on the income bracket, pays a different amount.
Let's talk about the non-formal sector. People who work Zenkola India, okay, and all those whom you cannot regularize with a particular salary, like the border riders, like the taxi drivers, like the market vendors. They don't have particular formalized salary mechanisms. How is it possible for them to pay income tax?
Now, the only way such individuals pay taxes, they may not be registered for tax purposes. The only way government gets them in its tax net is through withholding tax. And if they offer their services to a taxable individual or a company which is taxable. So, for example, if your company, Breed and Grow, hires the services of a mechanic who is outside the tax bracket, URA or Uganda Revenue Authority requires your company, to deduct 6% of the payment you are giving to this mechanic. For example, if the mechanic comes and repairs your car for 500,000 today and is going to come back another time for 400,000, so instead of giving him 500,000 today, URA requires you to deduct 6%, which is 30,000 Ugandan shillings, as a tax, and then you pay it to URA on his behalf. The way pay as you earn is paid by the employer on behalf of the employee, Uganda Revenue Authority. But outside the withholding tax arrangement, we don't have any other arrangement other than Uganda Revenue Authority trying to get everyone into the tax net, because most people don't have most people who are not registered for taxes, who don't have TINs, tax identification numbers, do not pay taxes, because you can only pay taxes if you have a TIN. But what URA is doing currently is trying to get everyone possible into the tax net.
It's very important to pay taxes and to be faithful, to give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and what belongs to God, what belongs to God. Thank you.